Alright, hey guys. It's been a while since, I've uploaded. And yes, this is Adonis Protocol day 34, 35, 36, 37. It's a lot, honestly. But right now, it's day 37. And in fact, if you've seen other of my previous videos, I'm pretty sure what you know is going to happen. It's just the workout, it's everything else. But today, I'm actually just going to be speaking just what happened, purely. And before I can get to the main topic of it, this whole entire video, let me tell you my story, man. My story is that so we're gonna go back into day 34. So day 34 is where it's Fridays. It's Friday, at least around Tuesday, possibly Tuesday, and so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. No, actually, not sure. But it's either 4 days or five. But let's say let's just say that's 34, possibly. I'll say that if I'm wrong or not. But so it's day 34, and well, fortunately, my mother has taken my dumbbells, and I can blame this whole thing on I wasn't able to do the workout because of her. Nah, it's still my fault, and I can still find another workout to do. So then I get to school, the whole thing, the workout thing, everything else. And yeah, that's pretty much it, honestly. Adonis Protocol. Oh, yeah. I realized that I haven't been on an adventure also. But so day 34, not really much happens. Day 35 also. And well, I'll tell you that all of these days in common, day 35, 36, 37, 34. I haven't been on top of my game. I've been just mostly procrastinating, and actually, I'm just gonna be saying the whole entire week, man. This whole week was just mostly just me waking up late. I've been just waking up later, just being a Jeffrey. I would still be doing all the Don's protocol stuff, but then it'd be super late and I'd be late to school. And then when I get back home, I'm kind of cheating on my diet, and then I, I'm just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and then it's time to do the whole thing again. I've been doing that the whole week, man. Even even today, where I woke up at 8, and then I just started scrolling and scrolling for 2 hours until I actually got up and realized oh dang, I've been wasting all this time. And even then, I still kind of took a long time just to take a cold shower. And that's the truth, man. It's That's not really, I don't really like to admit it, but that's just the truth, man. I've been more, this whole week, I've been just procrastinating, waking up later, getting late to school, kind of like doing the workout kind of weird. Well, this whole week I was, and I mean, I haven't been, mostly been doing the workout. Well, yesterday I was in my school's gym, so then I saw some kettlebells, so I started doing it, but in reality, I wasn't able to get much done. This whole week, I wasn't able to get much done, and honestly, the reason why this video is 4 days late is because I've been procrastinating, man. And I'm sorry, man. I've been I've been slacking off, man. And it is my fault. Every single time. It is always my fault. But then I just came to the realization when I was just talking to myself well, I was just talking to myself in the bathroom, and I just realized that, like, well, I was just honestly just talking to myself, honestly. I'm not sure if there's anything I realized, but I was talking to myself that, like, oh, I'm not perfect, and, like, like, I can be very, well, I can be anxious, man. Like I can be scared of doing new things, like being scared of change. Like perhaps if I perhaps if like I wanted to do something like differently, I would be scared of like doing it because well, I guess I'd be scared of change and also failure and fear. I'm scared of those things, man. And it's just I was just thinking back into myself. I was just thinking about like the things that I'm not perfect at. Like definitely I'm not perfect at staying consistent because well, I mean, yeah, I can be consistent for like a couple of weeks, but then I would fall off. Like just recently, right now, and even the day before, even last week, I was being a Jeffrey man, and I was being a Jeffrey man. You know, it does make me feel guilty that I was just mostly being a Jeffrey, but I feel like I want to say something more deeper. I'm not. I can't really describe the words. Well, I guess I can just say that I'm not perfect, man. I can definitely feel fear. I can be scared and like for the workout and a bunch of other things too. Like being consistent, discomfort. I can feel scared of those things, man. Like I'm just really not perfect, man. I'm really not perfect. And I don't want to just be saying this and like just not just not like take any action. Like of course right now, like I want to say like, oh, let me just stop playing video games and like I just feel this fear. Like I'm not sure. It's like this clinginess to pleasure. It's like to video games. It doesn't feel nice, man. Really, I don't want to be staying into video games. Of course not. I don't want to be just hiding back in fear. Just like, oh, if like there's a girl I have to cold approach. I don't want to be just hiding in fear and just not take any action. But at the same time, I'm also scared of that too. Hmm. Sorry, I'm trying to think about something. But anyways, though, this whole week, man, it's not really. It's pretty much just me waking up later and me procrastinating and just me not. The only thing that I did was just walk one lap and no, like run one lap and do some push-ups. I mean, I would like run a mile and stuff on occasionally, but really, this whole week was just kind of a flop, man. And I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry that I've been just mostly been just being a Jeffrey, man. Is it? I just, man. Oh, for some reason right now it hurts a lot more because I know that, you know, when Hamza says like, "Oh, we're competing for everything else." Of course, I feel guilty that, like, perhaps what happens if I, like, don't get the things that I want, like I lose and everything that I wanted, like my future wife and everything, just goes downhill and everything else collapses. That's what I'm scared of. I'm scared of that, man. I want to say that I need to do better, but every single time that I say that, it doesn't really do much. So I feel like there's something else. Maybe I just need, well, possibly I want to talk to myself a little bit more. So I'll continue to upload videos. Of course, man. Of course, I won't stop. But I just have to say, I'm sorry for procrastinating this much, man. I'm sorry for this whole entire week, man. I feel guilty, man. Possibly, maybe not guilty enough. But I don't want to be. I don't want to stay in video games, man. I don't want to stay in pleasure. And I'm sorry, man. So, do the right thing and don't give up, man. Alright. Take care.